The Mundaka Upanishad emerges from the Atharva Veda, one of the four foundational texts in the Vedic corpus, the others being the Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, and Sama Veda. Scholars often classify the Mundaka Upanishad as a Mukhya Upanishad, or Principal Upanishad, highlighting its central importance for understanding the philosophical core of Vedanta. Unlike many Vedic texts that emphasize intricate rituals, sacrifices, and worldly duties, the Mundaka Upanishad dives straight into metaphysical inquiry. It seeks to articulate the nature of Brahman, the ultimate reality, and the means to attain moksha, liberation. Its verses, though concise, are profound in their implications, guiding the seeker beyond mere intellectual knowledge toward direct experience of the transcendent. At the heart of this Upanishad lies a critical distinction. It speaks of two types of knowledge, an idea that resonates with anyone feeling overwhelmed by modern life's perpetual demands. In delineating higher and lower knowledge, the Mundaka Upanishad reminds us that while material learning and worldly expertise are important, they do not by themselves address our deeper spiritual yearnings. The two types of knowledge. The text introduces a dichotomy that remains strikingly relevant: aparā vidyā, lower knowledge, and parā vidyā, higher knowledge. Lower knowledge, aparā vidyā. This form of knowledge includes all that helps us navigate the material world: academic subjects, professional skills, scientific understanding, artistic talents, and even the knowledge of sacred rituals. If you are enjoying this video, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing. It helps the channel immensely. Thank you. While such pursuits are crucial for survival and personal development, the Upanishad emphasizes that they are inherently finite. They cater to ephemeral goals, job advancement, social stature, or the satisfaction of curiosity. Yet they remain bound by time and space. In our contemporary setting, the relentless pursuit of lower knowledge can be seen in the race for advanced degrees, certifications, or mastery of the latest technology. Social media amplifies this dynamic, making information seem limitless and constantly changing. Although there is value in keeping pace with innovation, the Mundaka Upanishad cautions that this relentless acquisition of data can distract us from an even more vital quest. Higher knowledge, parā vidyā. In stark contrast, higher knowledge transcends the ordinary confines of thought and action. This is the knowledge of Brahman, the ultimate, unchanging reality, and the realization of the true self, Atman. Unlike lower knowledge, which is contingent upon external achievements, higher knowledge is timeless and unbounded. It offers release from the cycles of birth, death, and suffering by illuminating the oneness of individual consciousness with the Absolute. By underscoring these two streams of learning, the Mundaka Upanishad provokes a deep question. Which type of knowledge do we prioritize? Are we merely accumulating facts and skills, or are we also cultivating the insight that awakens us to our eternal nature? One of the most memorable metaphors from the Mundaka Upanishad is that of two birds perched on a single tree. One bird eagerly consumes the fruits, some sweet, others bitter, embodying the individual self caught up in worldly experiences. The other bird remains an unperturbed witness, symbolizing the higher self, or pure awareness untouched by external events. For most of us, life mirrors the first bird's behavior. Our minds are preoccupied with the immediate results of our actions, be they triumphs, disappointments, pleasures, or pains. Yet the Upanishad nudges us to identify with the second bird, the silent observer who abides in serene awareness. This perspective shift forms the heart of the Mundaka Upanishad's teaching on higher knowledge. Moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death, becomes possible when we disentangle ourselves from the limited, fruit-eating bird and recognize our unity with the eternal witness. By redirecting our identity from the transient to the permanent, we dissolve the ego and uncover a pervasive peace that surpasses all worldly joys. Practical steps toward liberation. Meditation, dhyana, the Mundaka Upanishad points to meditative practice as an avenue for realizing our deeper nature. By quieting the flurry of thoughts and desires, we approach the stillness of the observing consciousness, self-inquiry, vidyā. Asking reflective questions such as, who is experiencing these thoughts and emotions, can help shift identification from the fleeting content of experience to the unchanging witness within. Surrender, Ishvara Pranidhana. Although not stated explicitly in the text, the principle of surrender to a higher reality, whether conceived as God, truth, or the universal self, complements the Upanishadic instructions. Letting go of our attachments to outcomes enables us to experience the expansiveness of higher knowledge. Though composed in an ancient era, the teachings of the Mundaka Upanishad resonate with remarkable clarity in the 21st century. We are bombarded daily by information, social media updates, workplace demands, or the endless chatter of online platforms. In this swirl of competing stimuli, most of us continue to prioritize aparā vidyā, worldly knowledge. Learning new skills, securing promotions, and seeking validation on digital platforms all constitute vital aspects of modern life, but they can easily overshadow the pursuit of inner wisdom. The Mundaka Upanishad suggests a balanced approach. Excel in worldly endeavors, but also cultivate self-knowledge and spiritual insight. This reflection becomes critical when we face existential questions. What is the purpose behind our relentless ambitions? To what end are we directing our energies? Ultimately, it is through pairing excellence in the material realm with a deep commitment to self-realization that we can find holistic fulfillment. The text encourages us to see that while worldly successes will come and go, the lamp of higher knowledge remains an unwavering beacon through all of life's changes. The two birds. Picture two birds perched on a tree. One bird, restless and hungry, eats the fruits, some sweet, some bitter. This bird symbolizes the individual caught in worldly experiences. The other bird watches silently, serene and detached, embodying the higher self. The Mundaka Upanishad uses this imagery to remind us that our true essence lies not in the actions or outcomes of life, but in the silent awareness behind them. This instructive image has been cited by numerous spiritual teachers and philosophers, illustrating the contrast between the ever-changing realm of experience and the stable realm of pure consciousness. It serves as a powerful reminder to cultivate awareness of our deeper self, even amidst the clamors of daily life. Higher knowledge as liberation. Higher knowledge isn't about acquiring more. It's about realizing what you already are. The Mundaka Upanishad states, through higher knowledge, the self is seen as the eternal witness, untouched by birth or death. This teaching invites us to shift our focus from external accomplishments to inner discovery. In the commentaries attributed to the great Advaita Vedanta philosopher Shankaracharya, one finds the recurring emphasis that true knowledge, vidyā, is synonymous with recognizing one's identity as Brahman. Thus, the process is less about learning in the conventional sense and more about a revelatory unlearning, shedding illusions to grasp the ever-present reality of the self. Ram Dass once spoke about his realization that spiritual work isn't just about living in transcendent states of blissful awareness. When he went to care for his aging father, he discovered a deeper truth. All I can tell you is, I've felt so incredibly graced taking care of my father. It's like I am being let into the doors of the inner kingdom through this process, this simple process. This profound insight reminds us that love and presence in the simplest acts of caregiving are as much a part of spiritual growth as meditation or retreat. While the Mundaka Upanishad highlights the importance of transcending worldly attachments, it does not advocate escaping from worldly responsibilities. Ram Dass's anecdote underscores that daily life, caring for loved ones, fulfilling duties, can become a powerful arena for spiritual awakening. The bird who quietly observes does not reject the world. Rather, it perceives reality without getting lost in its fleeting appearances. The Mundaka Upanishad stands as a guiding light for any genuine spiritual aspirant. It lucidly contrasts lower knowledge, essential for navigating the world, with the higher knowledge that unveils our innermost self, the silent and ever-present witness. This ancient text not only addresses life's ultimate questions, but also provides a blueprint for modern seekers. Excel in worldly knowledge, but do not lose sight of the knowledge that liberates. As we part ways, consider this final inquiry. Are you nourishing the observer within, or are you lost in the fruit of the world? Reflect upon this balance in your own life, and allow the insights of the Mundaka Upanishad to guide you toward a richer, more meaningful experience of being. Thank you for joining, and may these teachings inspire clarity, depth, and intentional living on your unique journey. Watch the next video to embark on another quest through history's ancient wisdom.